Our box arrangements are very popular because once you receive a box arrangement, remember I was telling you about putting your flowers in a vase.
Yeah.
When you get a box arrangement, you don't have to put it in a vase. It's designed in flower foam. So the flowers are actually getting water from the bottom. Okay. And we used what? We used lilies here. We use roses. So these lilies will open up.
Hello everybody, you're welcome to Just for Women Africa, and my name is Olaleko Amuso, the founder of Just for Women Africa. And before I start the show, do not forget, if you like, leave a comment, tell a friend who knows a friend about Just for Women Africa. And today on the show we're going to be doing flowers.
Yes, Laken, welcome to Flower Bar.
Yes, flowers, ladies love to look good, love flowers for anniversaries, parties, birthdays, anniversaries. Flowers is always a beautiful thing to give away. And today we're at the Flower Bar with the CEO, Anita Otenwolf.
Yes, welcome once again.
Yeah, welcome again to the show.
Thank you.
Alright, so our viewers who are watching, could you just tell a little bit about yourself?
Yes, of course. So as you mentioned, my name is Anita Otenwolf. I'm the CEO and founder of Flower Bar, and aside from that, I'm also the head florist here.
Okay, so why did you decide to set up a flower business?
The way the flower business actually it grew out to become what it is now. Initially, what I'm into is concierge, and for a lot of my clients, I was actually providing them flowers, but at that time I was just getting them from other florists because there are, of course, a few more in Accra. And at a point I was like, you know what, I can actually do this myself. I can design, right? You know, in a way, I grew up in Holland, so we are all about flowers. So it's not that flowers are new to me, and that's how it started. And then yeah, it grew, started from the house, and now we have a shop, and we have been open here for almost a year.
Okay, cool. So you started business from your home?
Yes, please. That's how it started. Yes, in the living room.
Interesting, number of business as well. Okay, so how long have you been doing this for?
Almost 2 years now. Almost 2 years that we're actually self-designing.
2 years, that'll make it 2020, the year of the COVID.
Yes, the year of the COVID. Interesting. That's when I decided to start a business.
Why decided to what was business like during COVID?
Business was good. So it was challenging, but it was good. You see, during COVID, we were not allowed to engage, right? So you're not allowed to go visit your friends. So birthday parties, you were home.
Yeah.
You know, at a point we became very creative with Zoom parties, but in the beginning, there was nothing that you could do. You can't visit your friends. If a friend is ill, you can't visit a person because of COVID. Indeed, birthday parties, you can't even go there. Anniversaries, whatever it is, you can't see each other. So what is a good way to show love, to show appreciation? I'm thinking about you. Flowers.
Yeah, exactly.
Indeed. So that's what happened, and because of that, the demand was very high.
Okay. Well, that's quite interesting. Okay, so you've been in the flower business over the last 2 years. What have been some of your challenges running a business as a woman in Ghana?
I don't know if it has to do with me being a woman, but in this line of business, definitely, yeah, the supply. Like for me, actually getting the flowers it's difficult. A lot of them are imported, so you can imagine. Even during COVID, and still sometimes, you know, flowers do not come in. There are certain days that you can't even get flowers here in Accra.
Wow.
Yeah, so that is a difficult one. And aside from that, staff is difficult because the flower business is new. You can't find people that are actually skilled, that are trained in designing. So whenever you're hiring, you're training them. And you know, sometimes you can train them and then of course they'll leave, but you know, even the time that you have to put in training somebody, that means that you have to be very hands-on. Actually finding a florist that will say, okay, I know what I'm doing, you're hiring them, they're good to go, is very difficult.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You did mention that your flowers are imported. You don't do locals?
We do locals as well, but majority of them are imported because a lot of flowers you can't grow them here because of the weather. Like the lilies that we have here, for example, you can't grow them here. These are chrysanthemums. At this point, there are a few florists that are actually growing them in Aburi. So, but there are certain type of flowers that you just can't get here.
Okay. And does your clientele use your clientele the basis why you have imported flowers, or just the fact that you feel the imported flowers are much more better to manage than the locals?
Both. It's a combination of both. Definitely, because from outside you get more flowers, so different types, and of course you have to make sure when you're doing a bouquet that you have a nice variety. And aside from that, we also have clients that actually want imported flowers. Some people actually call and ask for a particular type of flower. And at a point you have to look at what the client wants, right? Because we are here to sell and to provide what they want. So yeah.
Okay, so what type of flowers do you sell to your clients?
Different types. Definitely roses. Ghanaian love roses. Like it's number one. There are some days that I'm like, please let me offer you something else. Like, no, we want roses. We want red roses. So we have roses, we have lilies, we have chrysanthemums, we have berries, we have carnations, sunflowers, we have gebras, gypsos. There are a lot of flowers that you can find here at the flower bar. Yes.
So roses are your top sellers?
Yes, please.
What colors did you usually buy?
Number one is red, of course. Love. They love love. Who doesn't love love? We sell a lot of red. Aside from that, pink, white, orange, lilac.
Roses.
Roses. You have all of them. Yes.
Okay. That's nice. That's nice to know. All right. So, on what you've been doing business for the last 2 years? What type of occasions do people order flowers for?
Number one is definitely birthdays. I can see that it's really a trend now that when it comes to birthdays, all the ladies, they want flowers. So that is really number one. And aside from that, get well. Bouquets are very popular. Graduations are also very popular. Even retirement. I can say that we're gradually getting used to flowers. So even just because flowers, a lot of times, just we get clients that they'll give me a call, I need to put something nice together. I'm like, what is the occasion? Oh, nothing, just to wish her a nice day, just to tell her I love her. So I think bit by bit, Ghanaians, we're getting used to flowers. Yes, for all occasions.
All right. So before we go ahead, let's give a shout out to VDL Fulfillment, the logistic company here in Ghana. They help in movement of goods within Accra and outside Accra and within Africa. If you want to move goods anywhere within Africa, you can contact VDL Fulfillment. I believe the contact details below in the comments. Okay, Nita, we're back again. All right. Okay. On an average, how long does the flowers last for?
We can say about 8 till 12 days.
8 to 12 days.
8 to 12 days. Of course, when it comes to fresh flowers, you have to take care of them. Because, or else they will die. It's like with plants. You have to take care of them. And what we offer is flower food for every order that goes out. And aside from that, we also advise our clients with the flower care tips. So like when you receive your flowers, please make sure that your vase is clean. And then aside from that, of course, put them in like fresh, like in water, clean water. It's very important. And then you should add some of the flower food that we provide. And aside from that, they do not like the heat. So you can't put your fresh flowers out in the sun, for example, because they will wither. So taking care of them is also important to ensure that you enjoy them, of course, as long as possible.
What's the flower food? You mentioned flower food.
Flower food is a product that we also get from outside. In a way, if you don't have flower food, you can just put some sugar in the water as well, sometimes even a little bit of bleach, but it prolongs the flowers so that they stay fresh for longer.
Did you say bleach?
Yeah, bleach.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that. Now we know something new. Just a drop of bleach.
Yeah, that also helps.
Oh, okay.
There are a lot of tricks in a way to keeping your flowers fresh, so you can always just check online. So if you want to keep your flowers fresh, just you can also just check online. There are a lot of tips there.
Okay. Oh, that's interesting. Now we know. Just a drop of bleach into the flower to keep it fresh. Okay, so you've been in business over the last 2 years, and what's the future for the flower bar?
We hope, of course, to expand. I believe that growth is important in every business. So it will be lovely if we can have another branch somewhere else in Accra. We're now on the Ajingano Road, so we serve a lot of clients in this area. We do delivery, so we go outside the area, of course, but to give people opportunity to actually just walk in. So another branch will be lovely. And aside from that, the name says it, flower bar. It would be nice if we can attach the bar bit to it, right? So when you come in, you can have a nice cup of coffee or croissants while you're waiting, or even just come here and just actually have a bite to eat,
Yeah, that's good. So do you do deliveries outside Accra, Tema area? Or you just focus within Accra, Tema?
Accra, Tema as well. Unfortunately, we don't go as far as, like the other big cities, so we can't do Kumasi and them for now, but we definitely go outside Accra. So we do Tema, of course, Kofo Ridja, we do all that. As long as it's easy for you to get there with a vehicle, we go there. When it comes to Kumasi and Takoradi, and then don't forget that it's quite a long drive.
Yeah.
So getting a car to deliver it, it's difficult. And on the flight at this point, we don't have the right logistics. I believe that whatever you're doing, you have to make sure that it stops here. And at this point, we don't have the means yet. But hopefully in the future, we'll be able to deliver in the other big cities as well.
Okay, that's good to know. That's good to know. All right, so let's move away from the flower bar a little bit. What is it actually like being a woman running a business? How are you able to juggle mentioning your mother, your wife? How are you able to juggle?
Did I mention that?
juggle all that with running a business?
Running a business, yeah, it can be hectic sometimes, but you need a good team. You need a good team, and that's always a challenge here in Ghana. So planning, and you're running around a lot. At the end of the day, you have to make it happen, right? So sometimes I even wonder how I do it, because in the morning it can be very hectic, but you just have to make it happen. A bit of planning, and of course your team that also assists. Because it's not only me. I have a team that I work with, and they assist very well.
Okay, that's good to know. All right, we're about to round up the interview, and for viewers out there who are watching, who enjoy the interview, who want to get flowers for their girlfriends, their wives, occasions.
Flower bar it is then.
Flower bar. Could you give out your contact details?
Yes, of course. So we're located on the Ajingano Road. We're next to Kahaya Lounge. And aside from that, you can find us on Instagram at Flower Bar GH. Instagram, you can message us. We are very prompt when it comes to responding. And just send us all your orders. We are keen on excellent customer service, so your feedback is always appreciated as well.
Yeah.
Your order?
That's my order. I don't know. Guys, I ordered something and this is right. What we have in here?
So this is box arrangement. Our box arrangements are very popular because once you receive a box arrangement, remember I was telling you about putting your flowers in a vase.
Yeah.
When you get a box arrangement, you don't have to put it in a vase. It's designed in flower foam. So the flowers are actually getting water from the bottom. Okay. And we used We use lilies here. We use roses. So these lilies will open up.
Okay.
So these are geberas.
Okay.
These are statis.
Okay.
And what do we have here? We have carnations.
Okay.
And then we have ruscus.
Okay.
So this is a mix of quite a lot of flowers, and of course some white gypso as well. So
yeah, lovely combination.
Thank you.
For my order for my flower box.
Where's it going?
Oh, I don't think we want people to know that.
Okay.
But I encourage everybody to come down to Flower Box. They have lovely flowers for all occasions. As you can see, I have mine with me, and the contact details are below. You can contact them, and they would give you something equally as nice as this. I'm sure even nicer.
Definitely. Definitely. The good thing about us here at Flower Bar is that in a way we can work with your budget. Of course, we have a minimum order, but we can work with your budget, the type of flowers you want, and even the colors.
Okay.
So, before we design something like this, there's a whole discussion that goes before we actually putting it together. So it's a bespoke service, making sure that you're actually getting what you want. And,
No, okay, that's nice. That's nice. Okay, guys. Thank you. I'll be taking this with me when I'm going. All right. Okay. As we round up the interview, do you have what's your last words for your clients out there, future clients?
Definitely a thank you for all our clients, them for making it possible that we're still here and that we have been able to, open a shop. And like I said, your feedback is very important for us. So whenever you engage with us, please feel free to let us know how the experience was, because that's the only way for us to improve. And for our future clients, do not hesitate to contact us. We would love to be of service to you as well for all your floral needs.
Okay, that's really nice. One more question before I leave. I should have asked you earlier. How did you come up with the name Flower Box?
Flower Bar.
Flower Bar, sorry.
Yeah, so indeed. So the Flower Box was actually an option, but I think I had a discussion with a few friends and they were like, Flower Bar, the bar bit sounds nicer. And also looking at the future of the business, of course. It would be lovely, like I said before, if we can have like, like a small side, maybe a bistro or a cafe where you can sit and have something to drink and something to eat. And then with the name Flower Bar, that will actually explain what we do, right?
Yeah.
So that's how, we decided to go for Flower Bar.
It's a lovely name, by the way.
Thank you.
Okay, guys, thanks for watching Just for Women Africa. We've been at the Flower Bar here at on the Juggling Road in Accra, Ghana, with Anita Ottenwolf.
You tried.
Ottenwolf. And she has a good service. Flowers are fantastic. I encourage everybody to come over to get flowers from her. You can reach on the numbers below, and I'm sure you mentioned Just for Women Africa, you get yourself a discount.
Yes, we will do that indeed. For this whole month of July. Yes.
Okay.
Just mention and you get a 10% discount.
10% discounts. Promo code Just for Women Africa. Okay, guys, to the next show from Anita and I, it will be bye.
See you another time.